let's talk. What's going on? And then the real ages. So then it went back to 12 and 16. I was like, okay, bro.
This really is if I can interrupt.
So here's the thing, right?
It's like
I was told so many times. I gotta tell you though, I was told so many times within these GCs that went around that he had received teeth. Right? I've heard that so many times, right? So it definitely did happen. It was admitted from Potemer and the girl that teeth was received. Received or given, whatever, however you want to put the perspective at. Right. I was told that many times. There was even a GIF of SpongeBob with the whole like teeth on chocolate that was sent, and he said, "This is the best way I could put it." Right. There's so many sources and even like old classmates saying like he would talk about it in school. I'm not going to name drop them because it's in confidence, but they did say like he would talk about it at school and all that shit, right? So there's so many instances of people saying that he got teeth. So it would take some like concrete titanium evidence here to disprove it.
I think the thing here is that the age is right. So
okay, Pete, shut up for a second. Regarding what Trav said, Pete already knows everything that Trav just mentioned. He'd look like a retard if he didn't know what he was talking about, if he didn't watch the videos. But all the videos, all of them prove that Potemer was guilty. So whatever bullshit Pete's about to cook up, it's not going to hold.
Well, the ages. You see the ages. They were both minors.
No, that's not what I was going to say.
I literally have already brought it up, like what laws they violated. Even though she's 12 and even though he's 16, it is still a crime. She has no legal ability to consent in Florida or in Texas. She would need to be at least 13 or 14. Yes, go ahead. Let's hear this.
Okay. So the ages, I think since they're so close to the
so close
for like the minimum are
you think 12 and 16 is close?
12, 16, those are at the minimum of those laws.
No, they're not actually.
Okay, dude, Peter, you do realize that like the younger the people are, the more if they're within the same age range, the more maturity difference is gonna be like much bigger, even if they grow younger.
I know.
So
I don't
understand. This is what's confusing. Pete spent the past few months denying that it's ever happened, and now he concedes that it did happen. But now the ages are kind.
That it's still alleged, and I'm gonna keep saying it's alleged because
it's not alleged.
Despite them admitting it,
he admitted it on 10 different occasions. By the way, it's not just one admission; it's like 10.
Again, it's like,
oh my god, what is this?
This is the essay to Potemer's mother. So before you ask, they are not at the minimum age at all. The minimum age in Texas is not even close to 12. It's either 13 or 14. The same with Florida, 13 or 14. It's between that range. I don't remember exactly.
I believe I'm a Texas resident. I believe it's like
I know.
I think it's 13.
So am I, buddy.
Dang! What?
Holy crap, man! Holy shit!
When I say I researched this, I went through the actual fucking laws to go and figure out what law they violated. So I reference every single one of them.
Wait,
I reference how his mother claimed that he would not have known about sexual education, despite the fact it is legally required in Texas.
All right,
he
law
could
by
not
Mike.
legally
wait.
at all.
Regarding what Kate said, she did a lot of research and she wasn't even directly involved in this situation. Pete, have you done any research of your own?
It's all alleged. It's all alleged, you see.
You see, when someone admits to something, Pete, it's not alleged; it's confirmed.
Yeah, Potemer himself has admitted that he did it. He said he was worried about Yellow telling the truth.
The truth,
the truth that he had raped her, and she did. And then he proceeded to have her mother completely cut off her access to anybody so that they wouldn't get in trouble. And the reason why the mothers are doing it is because they facilitated this meetup, and it is a fucking crime. Because they facilitated it. It's a charge of neglect.
This should definitely be like something that should be handled in a court, because I think there's a lot of other factors than just what allegedly
The other
happened.
factors in question. Yes, I raped
The
her.
factors are he flew all the way from Texas to Florida to rape a 12-year-old.
Remember, it allegedly
What
happened.
insane factors? What insane factors? Yes, I did it. Yes,
And
I'm
he
guilty.
admitted to raping a 12-year-old. That there's no, they will look, the court would look at this and be like, yeah, he's fucking guilty. He admitted to it on multiple occasions, on different points in time, throughout time. Why would he admit it? And he knows what it is, obviously, because he was required to know this by Texas law. His school had to teach him or taught him that, which means clearly he knew, and he did it anyway.
Okay, but I'm just saying it's still alleged because he hasn't been.
It's not alleged. It's not alleged.
Pete, I don't think you realize this. It's not alleged because he has.
I'm not saying that it
he
didn't
has
happen.
stated it happened. It's not
I'm not
alleged
gonna
anymore.
say that
As
it
soon
didn't
as he
happen.
states that.
It's still alleged because like
Here,
I'm
Pete,
just saying
Pete,
it's alleged
Pete,
because he
here.
hasn't been like.
You have to.
How
we have
can
to
it be?
put this in
How can it
context.
be alleged if he admitted to doing it?
This is brick
What's the
wall
quote?
mentality.
What's the quote that he did?
Okay, I want to search up the definition of alleged. Used to convey that something is claimed to be the case or have taken place, although there is no proof. There is proof. We have two testimonies, the victim and the fucking offender, saying that they did it.
And
It's not alleged
classmates
anymore. It
as
is an
well.
actual
Some random on the internet says it's alleged, so it's still alleged, guys, right? Meanwhile, Potemer, yes, I raped her. Yes, I raped her in the face, and yes, I would do it again. It's still alleged, guys. Still alleged.
It's still alleged.
All right.
Open up the
So wait,
stage chat.
Pete,
Why is
Pete.
it closed?
Are you telling me we need to have like the footage of the incident in order for it not to be
no,
alleged?
RM, I think it's time to.
It's literally absurd.
Calm down.
You're making these. This is a dumb comparison. Like, of course, you're not gonna have the actual footage. Maybe just because the
But
majority.
then, how did you debunk my?
admission-
You have a video saying debunking Parlo's video on Potemer. How did you debunk it then?
Look, I get Discord screenshots can be a valid form of proof.
Oh, they're
Yes,
real
they
though. So
can be.
so
They could be.
We have more
I
than
just-
Discord screenshots. We have voice evidence of him saying it's true.
Give me the voice evidence right now. Give me.
But it's public. You can go and find it.
What do you
Parlo,
mean
go
give
send-
us the voice
go send
evidence?
the thing where he
It's
talks
in the
about
fucking
You didn't
video.
watch
it being
it.
truth. The truth.
You
Go
didn't
send
watch
How
that
do you
fucking
not
thing.
know
Well,
the
you can
voice
watch that
evidence?
right now.
The voice evidence has been paraded around for the past like 1.5 months. Like collectively, videos on his voice evidence have gotten like 1 million views. It's literally on Cormanx's channel. Potemer admits to everything.
There you
pretty
go.
vague.
How do you not know?
There you go.
It's because he doesn't
Lot of
do his own
vagueness
research.
in
He
what he
doesn't do
said.
any research.
He doesn't want to acknowledge it. That's another thing.
Wait,
No.
Pete, are you willing to take an IQ test for us?
If you're gonna be rude, then like, what's the point?
I mean, you said you called me a manipulative gaslighter. I think you're the one who instigated it first. And then you then said that like I was like exposing porn to kids and shit. Would you prefer me to not call out Meep City when it was big at the time? Do you prefer for me not to have made those videos? Because R63 would probably have been an unbanned tag.
You could have still made those videos. You could just done a better job censoring it. That's the whole
So me
point.
retroactively going back 3.5 years ago to 4 years ago because someone who's defending a child rapist told me to do it. Should I get my fucking time machine? Like, what's the point of bringing this up now compared to Kamguyza, who was literally doing it as early as actually he's still fucking doing it? Your point's made redundant because the guy you're comparing me to is still actively doing it compared to me, who the nature of what I did compared to him is not even there. So verbatim, that's gone. But two, the shit that I was doing was like fucking 4 years ago. Like fucking hell, you were probably still a fetus back then. Like you've got no point here. The point's retarded. And then, oh, look, now I have to make a video debunking this shit, which I would much prefer doing something else. But now I'm going to have to fucking make a video because little cave goblins are using this. Like some person on Twitter tried to use this as a got your point. And then I made like a response that took me 2 seconds to make. And I like ratioed their tweet fucking 6-1 because anyone with a brain knows how much of a nothing point this is.
I'm just calling out your hypocrisy on it.
There's no hypocrisy. There's no hypocrisy.
Pete,
there's no
if you
hypocrisy
take an
on
IQ
this.
test for us, like it might have sounded like a
being
joke,
rude at
but
this
no, I
point.
really want you to take an
We're actually trying to have
IQ
a
test.
conversation, Gwamgo.
Where is
I
that?
want you to take an
You're
IQ
calling
test
me
because
Yeah,
a lot of
right.
stuff is leading me to believe
Okay,
that you might.
here's what
be
I'll
not.
say, Pete. There is no hypocrisy on this. There's a difference between shittily edited images and admitting to raping a child. There's a
And Discord
huge
mobile
difference.
screen recordings proving that he said it, and he never even denied the Discord mobile screen recordings, and he had ample opportunity to. Have you noticed in his only response to the situation, he succinctly basically admitted to everything, saying the incident happened 3 years ago. The only thing he claimed was a lie in his initial response video was that it wasn't rape, because him and other YouTubers don't like the fact that we call it rape, despite the fact that 12-year-olds cannot consent, and it would be statutory rape regardless. But he was just denying that fact. He never denied that the incident happened in his original response video as well.
I just want to say. So
Yeah.
Potemer was he wasn't an adult yet, and it's not legal. Okay.
What?
It's not legal. It's not legal.
It's not legal or illegal.
Hold on, I want to hear what he
Not
has
legal.
to say.
It's not legal if he allegedly did it. I'm just saying, since there's a lot of other factors, such as the fact
Factors?
they knew each
What's
other.
that?
Can I finish speaking, or are you gonna keep laughing?
Yeah, wait, let him finish. Let him finish.
Can I make a point, or are you just gonna
Yes.
mock me?
No, finish.
Make your point.
Yeah, bro.
What I'm
Make your
saying
point,
is,
bro.
Look, I'm not. If he actually did it, I think the court should settle that using.
I don't
the
think
law.
if is a question
That's how
anymore.
it should be. And I think there are a lot of other factors, like the
Other
fact that
factors?
they knew each other for a long time. They were friends for a long time before this.
Pete,
And you don't think
tell
that's
me.
alarming?
Okay. No, I have an important question. Pete, tell me. So let's say you're 20 and you've been talking to a child. Just because, and you've known them for what, 7 years?
20,
Does that make it right?
They knew each other when they were
Or
younger.
actually, let's say one day
And they
you
were
were
both-
17 and you're talking to a 9-year-old and you've known them since they were a baby. Does that make it right for you to proceed to rape them?
Well, that's an
In the face.
over exaggerated.
What do you mean?
No,
Well,
this is
That's a
exact.
20-year-old.
This is the exact
That's a
same
20-year-old.
thing. 17
Yeah,
and
20-year-old.
9.
It's an adult.
Well, no,
And-
we're doing 17 and
if that
9.
was the
17 is
case-
not an adult.
you
If
think
that
a
was the case,
9-year-old
if
is an
that was the
adult?
case,
Pete,
then
can you? Pete, I'm
they
going to
wouldn't
give you a
have met
very.
each
I'm going to
other
give you a
when
very
they were
nice
both
question.
minors.
Pete,
They
I'm
wouldn't
going to
have
give
met
you a
each
very
other when they
nice
were both
question.
minors.
Can you compare? Can you compare the mental cognitivity between a 16-year-old and an 18-year-old, please? Can you
Oh,
tell
that's
what's significantly
yeah.
different between that?
A
And then-
16-year-old
and then-
has
Not UK.
no
not
difference.
UK.
From
And then can you also tell me as well, why you forget the fact that he mentally abused her, and also she asked, "Can you rape me in the face?" And then he was like, "I'll think about that," and then turns around and says, "You know what? We're doing it right fucking here, right now," and then proceeded to do it, and then brag about it as well.
There is a
He
clear
bragged about it years
emotional
after.
manipulation.
He
What if
bragged.
we're
He
talking
bragged
the story?
about
I'm
it
just
years
gonna say it
after.
now.
Your excuse that oh, he was 16, yada yada yada. Well, he was still fucking bragging about it years and years after.
The problem is
So-
that there isn't a lot of so what do
Peter.
you can you tell me right now, what do you think they did together exactly?
Oh my god.
He
We'll have
stuck
to explain.
his joystick into her face.
and he's admitted to that.
Like, Pete, look at the GIF I sent in general. That's what he did.
Is it the SpongeBob? Yeah.
That's the same
Yes.
GIF he sent to me, by the way, describing what he did.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
What do you have to do, Pete? What do you
Actually
think of that?
disgusting. I think this guy needs to oh, I can't say that. Can't say that. I
You
can't
can't
say
say
that.
that.
Can't legally
No,
say
but
that.
I can. He should kill himself
Run, bro.
now.
Okay, let's
He said it,
tone
no?
it down a bit. Tone it down,
Yeah, you
tone
said
it
it.
down a small bit, you know.
He said it. Now be.
I'm not trying to defend anyone's actions. I'm just
You
saying
are.
I'm
I
not
feel like
trying to
we-
defend.
we would
Parlo,
need to
you're a
know
player.
a
Needs to
little
defend.
more about
We don't
the
need to know
situation. That's all
anything.
I'm saying.
We already
Pete,
know.
Pete, even
There's
with
a-
additional context, even if they've known each other for this long, it's still a crime.
What
It's still a
context
felony.
makes it?
No
what
court
context
is
makes it
going
not
to
predatory?
say this is fine just because
Just
they've
put
been
the
friends.
fries in the
It isn't
bag,
fine.
Peter.
It-
It's
What
it's
happened
over.
there
very
wasn't
clear
fine.
he was
What
grooming
happened there
her.
wasn't fine. Absolutely. What happened there wasn't fine.
Yes.
But-
So,
So
why
you-
are
so you
you trying
concede
to
that it
claim
happened.
that Potemer
Yeah,
is
it happened.
there is some extra evidence out there that's going to somehow
And how am I a
justify what he did,
manipulative
which is- There isn't.
gaslighter? How am I a manipulative gaslighter?
Oh, let that
Are
one-
these blanket terms to discredit me and make Potemer the good guy?
These are just
There's only one. There's only one.
Didn't you call me a pedophile defender when I
You are
just,
one.
Well,
counterpoint
you're
to
making
You
it.
are
Well,
You're saying-
defending-
you're currently
that it's-
defending
that it's
Potemer,
fine.
so how
You're
are
saying
we
that it's
supposed to say
fine
otherwise?
if that you said you got to understand the other factors, meaning that somehow if they were
Wait a
friends for
second.
years before, it makes it like slightly better. That's literally